Hello everyone! Hi, how are you? It's been a little bit, hasn't it? Hi! I am so incredibly nervous because it's been so many days since I've streamed last. And it's like, I don't know if I should be nervous. Hello Movie Man! Hello everyone! I see Ika, Talkin, Heavenly Gamer, and Vocal, right? It has. It feels like it's been a really long time. It hasn't been, but it feels like it. A week is a long time. A week is a long time. It's really hard for me to get back into the habit of things. What is the passage of time? Who freaking knows? I sure as heck don't. Hello Sleepboard. Nice to see you too. Hello everyone, my name is Kiyomi Okada, the cutest elf Vtuber around. Just kidding, or am I? Hello. I am back from my trip. I've actually been home for a few days. Got a little sick though, so I've been just sort of resting. Cold medicine is saving my life, thankfully. Cold meds and just resting and, trying to get back into the swing of things. It's hard to realize the days of the week. I know I just had vacation and I just got back, but for some reason the change of pace just messes with my head so much. It's just really hard to get back into everything. Yeah, I'm okay. A little sick, but oh god, I think my mic is a little much. Maybe. Hello Eden, nice to see you too. Hello. I figured a Zatsu. Oh god, that was loud. I'm so sorry. Squeaky. I might need to do a different mic setup someday. Cough drops and minty gum and cold meds. Those have been my friends. So yeah, I'm back. Part of why I didn't do a Zatsu yesterday is because I felt even worse yesterday. At one point I went to just go chill in bed because my kitty wanted pets, and then I just fell asleep. In no time I fell asleep, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I was like, I don't know if I have the energy to stream or not. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna cancel, let myself rest some more, and then try to find the energy to go back in. Yeah, it's like did people a little more recharged, yeah, right? Part of it is you know, intrusive thoughts, they get in your head and you're like, did anyone care that I was gone? Did anyone miss me? Should I even make a schedule? Should I just take a longer break, and it's like, come on, don't do this to yourself. Don't do this to yourself. So I was like, all right, we're just gonna do this. Originally, I considered making tomorrow a Zatsudan turned Shashingo, but I was like, no, let's not start with Zatsu and then go into playing Shashingo, because you were supposed to do your Zatsu yesterday. So I'm like, all right, I'll just shove the Zatsu into today. Aw, thank you. But it's fine. It's fine. You know, when your mood and your depression just get in the way of things sometimes, and you don't know what to do, it's a bit like that. So and then, I uploaded pictures off my phone that I took on my trip and went through the process of converting them all to a file type that I could actually see on the computer. And I was like, does anyone really want to see pictures from my trip? I don't know. So that's optional. I mean, it's just sort of like, just, I don't know. A large part is worrying if anyone cares about things I care about. Oh, thank you, Stream Elements. Is my stream having issues on Twitch? I don't know. Maybe the multi stream. Alright, you want to see pictures? Awesome. That's awesome. Little bug. Right. So I didn't take pics all the time. I did take a fair few pics. I wonder why. But I took pics in the arcade we went to, even because there were a lot of really cool rhythm games, and I did not take pictures of the hotel closet. It actually had like not like a built-in closet, like a wardrobe type closet, which I used for all of a little bit, and then I was like, I'm gonna forget things here, so I put stuff on top. But yeah, okay, so let's make myself back up a little, and then we'll do pictures. It was buffering for a second, but it's back now. Thank you, Twitch, for being a menace. There. So, one of the first things we did was eat at a place called Dick's Hamburgers, which was very highly recommended for some reason. It was fine for just basic fast foody burger, but I took a picture of the bag because they're like a really old place, and when you go to Seattle, people are like, oh, well, you have to get a burger here, so we did. And then the fries are these very crispy, older, like, kind of fries. Up, I went back. And they're fine, but you had to pay for ketchup. You got free mustard, but you had to pay for ketchup, which was kind of weird, but sure, whatever. This is a little guy. I saw this little bird as I was leaving the hamburger place. So, I fed him the fry scraps. Yeah, just a little, seagull. I had some snacks. Yeah, they were good. They weren't anything... Well, I got a lot of yummy Japanese snacks, so they're good. Only the little bits and pieces. It wasn't much, but he was standing outside, like, right. They gave you free mustard packets when you order, but you had to pay for ketchup, and I'm like, why do I have to pay for ketchup? Oh, hello, Samael. Yeah, bird. And then I saw these pretty hydrangeas after we went to this ice cream shop that was like near a bunch of houses, and it was on a hill, and there was a line out the door. It was really good. Special, like, handmade ice cream? No, I did not drink the mustard. Ew! I put some in my ketchup to go with my fries. See? There's mustard in the ketchup for my fries. We shared the fries because I don't eat a ton of fries anymore because they mess with heartburn. So birdie, so hydrangeas, and then these were the not fully grown up. Hello Kawahori, thank you so much. I was really nervous to do a whole thing to come back. Hello Simon, hi everyone, it's so good to see you. I took a lot of pictures of pretty plants at the zoo that we went to. A lot of my pictures are from the zoo. So then that night we went to a arcade. Listen, I have words. My brain is farted. They had a lot of cute vending crane machines, but they were really rigged, and we did not win a lot of things. I really wanted this guy, did not get him. And then Cadmia won this Hololive head plushie for one of their friends. And I also wanted this guy, but I did not win this guy. It was very sad. This guy was really cute. A little... Yeah, Iris! This is a little capybara with the orange on his head? I don't know. It was super cute! We spent so many points trying to win things on the crane games, and I think we won 3 things total. It was so sad. Then I played Taiko no Tatsujin, and I love this game, but it also kicks my butt. I actually have 2 versions for my Japanese PS2, and I also have the one for the Nintendo Switch with the drum, but I've never played the Nintendo Switch one. Well, okay, I've played it without using the drum controller, but I've yet to break in my drum controller, which is really sad. Yeah, Taiko no Tatsujin. Yeah. I played on this side mostly, except for I realized that it was having sensitivity issues when you did the side notes, the blue notes. So the next day I played on this one and it actually worked better. So I really hope they calibrate them. Yeah, I have the drum controller for the PlayStation 2. I also have, or well, we also have like various poppin' music for the PS2. The entire reason I wanted a Japanese PS2 was for rhythm games. So I have the Taiko no Tatsujin drum. I have a Para Para Paradise little controller setup, which has like these 5 sensors, and I'm really sad that I can't find an arcade cabinet anywhere to play because I love doing Para Para. So it's very sad that I haven't found one in years. I just need to set up my PS2 and have fun. And then we have the pop-in music ones, and then of course the Taiko no Tatsujin for the Switch. But oh, you missed your PS2. Yeah, I'm very happy that I have PS2 Slim US and Japanese versions because I like to play my older games. I also played Project Diva Future Tone. I had a hard time taking pictures on certain machines without it reflecting myself, so I had to like take them at terrible angles. I was in the middle of picking a song, I think, for this one, or maybe it was Cadmia, I don't know, but I'm still not Hatsune Miku. I also played this one where you have to pick this little person that you play with, and I picked this guy because he's cute. I accidentally made him shorter than myself, which messes with where the note placement gets to be, because you're supposed to make him match your height, right? You've heard the switchboard is really good? Ooh, I should try it. But yeah, I made him a little too short, so I had to squat a little when I was playing this to do it. You touch the screen in various ways, like you have to match his hands, like boop, boom, ooh, like it was interesting. But I beat that song after failing the one before it, but I didn't want to show that picture, so I did not play Chrono Circle, but off to the side, Cadmy is playing on this machine, so I took a picture of the one right next to it. I just thought it looked kind of cool. Lots of characters. There were a lot of games with Vtuber. Like crossovers, it felt like, which was super cool. That's right, the PS1 and PS2 really are magical. And you have the Taiko no Tatsujin cassette. Ooh, awesome. This is actually, it's called Pinky Crush, right? But it's Beat Mania IIDX32. And it is wild. You have to be able to keep track of all 7 of these notes. And then you also have to go wee with the turntable type record thing here to do certain sounds. It was actually kind of fun once you get the hang of it, but also I can completely understand, like, it's exhausting. But we saw some people do some really awesome stuff. They did have a guitar type game where the other characters played a good, like the drums and something else with you. I played it only because some kid played, like he used his card on it, right? He played one song, failed, and walked away. And I waited, and he joined his family, and they walked away. So I'm like, wait, there's moves on this game. So I waited a little more. And then I took advantage of the situation. And so I failed the first song because I had no idea what I was doing. And then I managed to win the third song at least. So that was fun. Oh, Dragon Raid. Hello, Ken. Hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, how are you? I have 2 or 3 Japanese DDRs for that PS2 and multiple DDRs for my regular PS2, but I need a good DDR controller. Cause it's been a bit since I've had a good one. It has been a bit. Yeah, I had a vacation and just had the week off, and it's really strange, but I'm back. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? How was stream? What were you doing today? Sometimes, we don't, as far as I know, we don't have a machine anymore locally, unless it just got moved to a different place, because last I heard, the bowling alley doesn't have theirs anymore. I did buy like a hard pack off eBay once, and it's not super good. There are modifications I can make. I've just yet to actually make the modifications, but I would really like a good DDR pad, or even just like a soft DDR pad, and then I just tape it down to like a piece of wood so they work better, because honestly the soft pads weren't super bad. Oh, I did so much walking that I definitely burnt them off. Oh yeah, this is at an arcade that we went to. We went to the arcade Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then we left Thursday, so we did a lot of walking around even then. You also went on vacation. You started a new game, Dredge, after finishing Lies P. Oh, awesome! I hope you had a wonderful vacation. Man, so what I would love is the space to have my own arcade room with a lot of rhythm games, because I love rhythm games. Dave & Buster's has exclusivity to DDR in the States. This is round 1 arcade, and every round 1 I've been to has at least one DDR machine, so this one did have a couple of DDR machines and quite a few Pump It Up versions, and some other dancing games that I did not play. We spent a lot of time walking around very hilly areas, so my shins and ankles were very, very sore and in pain, so I did not do any DDR. I mostly did rhythm games that were using my hands, because I was like, if I do this, how will I safely be able to drive or do all the walking I have to do tomorrow? Because we spent like 3 hours at the zoo, and the zoo was a very hilly place. And oh my gosh, I was so sore. The newer machines? They had the DDR World, which is the newest one, right? I know nothing about it. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, arcade rooms are cool, but certainly take a lot of space. Yes. +2 walking skills, -1 in ankles. Seattle is very, very hilly. Ah, hello. Hi, nice to see you, Raven. I just realized that none of my chats are showing on stream because I'm so awesome. Let me add... Okay, there's Twitch chat. Oh my gosh, I forgot that this one doesn't have it. Give me a sec. Is this you guys? It is. Oh man, that was massive. You guys do not need to be that massive. Twitch chat, where are you? Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let me Good. Work out the bugs. Jeez. Oh, hello, Irene. Hi. Eventually I will have to figure out how to also get kick chat on the stream. Okay, there. I've got you guys on the screen now. We need to see our comments on the screen or our narcissism. Perhaps. So, I did play this one a few times, and I think I started to get better, but I really struggled with these top 3. Remembering to hit them in time was a little bit of a hard point. And then you barely ever really used this part. At least on the difficulty rating I did, because I played kind of baby mode. Wasn't super confident in my skills at all. This one is... It's Waka, and I caught the screen at a horrible time. So, I think all of this is supposed to light up, right? But unfortunately... Why is that, like, up in the air there? What are we doing? Hi, that's better. The exclusivity contract with Dave & Buster ended last year. That would explain it. So this is Waka. You can't tell there, but you can see it there. And I love this game. All of this is supposed to light up because technically you can touch all of this. On this one, only this lit up, which is really sad. It was super fun to play. Even if the lights didn't work, you still could touch the things. Sadly, what I've noticed is a lot of rhythm games and arcade games in general, when they get here to the States and they get used for a while, the arcades don't do a very good job at keeping up with fixing any little things like that. And it's kind of a bummer. Oh, why is this? What is this? What's going on here? Ah, that wasn't as high as it looked like it was. There we go. And did we go all the way back to the first song already? Wow, this is a very short playlist. I should fix that. I'll have to get more sometime. So yeah, this one is a super fun game. I looked into buying one of these arcade cabinets and they're like $4,000. So, very someday thing, I will own multiple rhythm games, including Waka, because it was a lot of fun. I played this one a fair bit, which I hurt my hands a lot playing so many rhythm games, but it was 100% worth it. If the owner isn't a gamer at heart, the machines usually suffer. Ah, hello, a Kobold Raid too. Wow, hello. Thank you all for joining. Hello Farley, hello Plague Bunny, hello Blister, and Dark Gamer. Wow, hi. It's good to see you all again. That must mean that even though this still shows that it's playing over here on my iPad, it's actually not. What are you doing? Ah, yes. It does appear to have ended. Gotcha. My iPad's a little behind, it seems. Well, hello. How did the raid go? Ah, you didn't expect? Ah, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. My trip was fun. Tiring, but fun. I did a metric fart ton of walking. Lots of hills, lots of steps. You know? Seattle is a very, 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 hilly area. So it can be a lot. For your car and for your legs, especially if you're not used to it at all. It's sugar-coated and dipped in honey. Thank you. I will actually take that one as a compliment. Sounds straight out of an anime. Exactly, yes, perfection. The secret to casting sweet spells. Hello, Raiders. Yeah, totally. I mean, look, getting to be a VTuber means getting to be a real-life anime character. Half anime. Only half. Yeah, I guess my style's a bit of a mix, huh? So, well, how did the building go, Kobold? Did you get some more done? Right! A dragon and a Kobold raid! I'm so glad that you like the Minecraft server. Good. Hello, Willow. Hi and goodbye. I hope you get some good sleep, Chris. Oyasumi. Thank you. Enjoy the grave. Ne? The grave? Yeah, so that was Waka. Played a fair bit of it. Lots of... They got the church done. There was a grave for me. Cool. I will be sure to go stand in the grave at some point, or on the grave, depending on what it is. I need to keep trying to make my flat surface so that I could eventually make Midgard from Final Fantasy VII, but trying to flatten out a whole big giant surface and figure out how I'm even going to start that, I don't even know, but I hope I'll at least work work on it and not just give up. I'm expecting an ogre or a beholder to raid soon. Hello, Martin. Nice to see you. There's also some funny signs, like the Holy Ghost died by Farley's perfume. Well, goodness. Okay. Great Scott. It's really good to get to chat with all of you again. Then, when we were walking around Seattle, we got hungry, so we went to have sushi. And this one, I think, is a crunchy dragon roll. And it was super, super good. This one is a Philadelphia roll. It has some mildly smoked but still raw salmon. And I tried, but it was not to be. Cadmia enjoyed it greatly. There was tamago nigiri here, but we ate it very quickly, so I forgot to take a picture because we ate it so fast. It was really, really good. And this calamari was absolutely the best fried calamari I've ever had. It didn't have a bunch of chew to it. It had the perfect, like, super soft, like, yeah, you could feel it when you bit into it, but it didn't, like, you didn't have to chew it and feel like it was kind of rubbery. It was amazing. I want to know what brand it is. I want more. It was so good. It was so good. I'm just, ugh. My mouth is watering just thinking of it. It was so super yummy, and I could have eaten like 3 of these. Super yummy. Then when we were walking around, we saw this, which had retro games and things, and they did actually have a good amount of stuff. I was totally just nerding out over things, but a lot of the stuff that they had was stuff that I already have too, so I'm like, there's nothing they have is anything I directly want, and anything I want, they didn't really have at all, which was whatever. It's Kelsey Lewin's store? I'm not sure who that is. Hello, Sheriff Pumpkin. Nice to see you, and thank you very much. So, I loved the sign. It was super cute, so we went inside. Saw some great stuff, but I was like, a lot of this I have, and I've had for a very long time. She's a YouTuber and influencer. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. And these are noodles. So, these noodles are very, very hard to get over where I am. And, when I can find them at a local store, they're way expensive. So, the first time we went to Uajimaya, they had a lot of them, and I bought 12. There was like 24. I should have bought all of them because they're so yummy. They are absolutely delicious. They're like a yomise no yakisoba. So it's like a yakisoba with mayo, and they're so good. Hello, Izzy. Nice to see you. Hello, Focal. Nice to see you. Yeah, they do have the other one that has like a mustard on it, and it's okay. But I like this one the most out of the ones that I've tried. And they're really, really hard to get. I even looked into just importing them myself. But even importing them myself from Japan to where I am, it'd be like $6 a package, right? $6 a package. But in Seattle, I can get them for $3 a package. So it's like, yep, 100%. Way better to just buy a dozen. But I really should have just cleaned out the store because they're so good. 3 of us in the house like them, so it was I'll take whatever I can find. They are super hard to find, and I used to be able to find them a lot easier. When I go to the next biggest city, just like a 45-minute drive from here, they sometimes, very, very, very rarely have these ones. But they're always like almost $7. So I was like, no, when I go to Seattle, I'm buying some because if Uwajimaya doesn't have them, I will be heartbroken. And thankfully they did. I just didn't buy enough. I wish I've never gotten to go to Japan. I want to so bad, but no, I just went to Seattle and a lot of Japanese stores. Oh, she has a few around Seattle. That's awesome. Yes. I was talking to Focal about a day that works for him. And I believe he said next Friday. But I need to make sure that we get that confirmed so that I have that all planned out. Oh, I wish I'd gone to Japan. Nope, just Seattle. I cannot drive to Japan from here. I drove to Seattle from where I'm from, and it took about 5 hours because of having to take a break along the way. It was super duper hot, which was really hard on my car because a lot of driving through central Washington is just kind of like desert. Subtype? Submarine? Eh? Just use magical elf teleportation to get there. It's kind of hard to teleport a car. And I needed to be able to get all of the belongings back from Seattle. We went to this one mall that also had this alien thing, and they had this payphone that said you could leave a message for aliens, but when I picked up the payphone, it didn't have a dial tone, so I don't know if it actually worked, right? So I just tried anyway, so I left the aliens a voicemail that if they heard this, they need to come back for me so they can take me with them. I have yet to be picked up by aliens, chat. I am very disappointed in this development. And now the UFOs. And now we have pictures from the zoo. We went to a zoo called Point Defiance Zoo, and I believe that's technically in Tacoma, but it is a very hilly zoo. Maybe we could have met if I went to... You mean if I went to, Japan or something? Yeah, maybe if I go to Japan. Oh, I know, right? They need to abduct me. Stop abducting the cows and the random humans. Just take me with you. Hello, Boba. I don't know. I only stream on TikTok sometimes, so... You know, people are here and they're here. I don't know. I don't get seen heavily on TikTok, but I still try. So what can you do? Yeah, I saw the sinkhole over by Cobalt Canyon. Yeah, the big sinkhole over there. Yes, so we went to Point Defiance Zoo. It was super, super, super hot. And the zoo is super, super hilly. So it was fun, but exhausting. You made the sinkhole? Very nice, very nice. There was one in the jungle where I'm working on flattening it out so that I can eventually attempt to work on Midgar from Final Fantasy VII. That's gonna take me 50 bazillion years because I don't have a lot of time to dedicate to doing stuff on Minecraft, but hey, whatever, right? We'll get there. But yeah, it's super fun to see what people are doing in the Minecraft server. Here's another little statue from the zoo. And this is an agave plant? And it's actually blooming. They said it's a rare bloom. I don't know how often they bloom. You started playing Donkey Kong Bonanza. It's such a good game. It's also cute as heck. Ah, cool. Very cool. On the... what day is that? The 9th? I believe on the 9th. Oh, you're trying to make an object show. Awesome. I know exactly what those are. I wish you the best of luck with that. Yeah, so this is an agave plant. Small sinkholes near Cobalt Canyon. Cool. Yeah, so on the 9th, I'll be taking part in 5-Day Gamers again, another charity thing. And I will be playing Donkey Kong Country on stream for that one. Anyway, so yeah, we had a rare agave in bloom. They also had a bunch of other cacti and succulents here. It was super cool. Because I've never seen one in ever in real life. What are they supporting this year for 5-year gamers? Or 5-day gamers? Hey, Cadmia got a lucky star-shaped Apollo chocolate! After all this time, that's awesome! Let me go see what is... where are you? Tab? Did I close you? We're not closed. Okay. 5-day gamers this year. Let me go check the Twitter. I forgot which one they're doing this year. I signed up, but... checking. We are raising money for Mermaids UK. And Mermaids UK is a UK-based charity that supports trans, non-binary, and gender-diverse children, young people, and their families. So... it sounds like a perfect charity to support. No, I know I'm supporting a charity. I just forgot which one. Listen, I've got a cold and my head is a little mushy, but I'm trying my best. Thank you so much for the follow. You're trying to grow one? Ooh, these plants are native to the planet Zorbox 12. Most people don't know. I thought it would involve real mermaids. Hey, nice! That's right. So, yes, it is trans and non-binary for young people. I saw a post for Facebook. Some Expedition 33 fan was crying that DK got a better score on one website, and them saying they don't trust that site. I commented that both games are amazing, and it started a flame war in the comment section. Man, yeah, fandoms for games and other stuff is... yeah, exactly. It does sound like a good charity, so I am happy to help by streaming again for 5-day gamers in helping them raise money for a charity this year. Yeah, no, fandoms and how angry people get over things. It's like, listen, it's okay to like things differently than other people. You don't have to. Over the game Cubert. Oh my gosh, I haven't played Cubert in like a million years. A flame war is just where people basically have tantrums at each other for having differing opinions. So then there's the hummingbird. This picture might seem bad, right? But that's because look at this little guy. He was tiny, like smaller than a fun-sized candy bar. Absolutely puny. But seeing him drink from the flowers was super nice. You have 90 plus comics to finish. Oh my goodness. That reminds me, I'm behind on reading all of my webtoons that I read. But yeah, so there's that little guy. He's tiny. There were also a lot of cute bumblebees. I don't know why I took that video. Probably because bumblebees. Then we had... yeah, hummingbirds are super cute. I haven't seen one around here in a really long time, but maybe if I set up a little thing? Alright, thank you so much, Abraham. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you. Thank you again for dropping in, and I will see you soon. Once Vocal and I talk some more, we'll figure out a good time to play Phasmophobia together. If you build it, they will come, right? I love Expedition 33, but their hardcore fans are the biggest babies I've seen this past week. They are crying over a game about a cartoon monkey. On one website, too. On one website, you know that critics are also varied in their opinions, and that's also fine. Like, it's okay that they don't like the same game in this same capacity that you do. It's not a huge deal, guys. It's really not. So here's the meerkats. They were just chilling out. It was really hot. So they were hiding under this little thing here. And a tortoise. A turtle. He was vibing. It was, again, really hard to get a good picture. The sun was reflecting like crazy, making it really hard. Sounds good. The site IGN gave Expedition 33 a great score, so they gave it a 9 out of 10, and they gave DK a 10 out of 10. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, it's a nice little guy. Then there was this little froggy. Super cute. I forget what kind of frog it is, though. And another turtle is down in here. 2 of them down there. Last seen up here. Meerkats are so cute when they sit, right? And then we went to the goats. So we started in the kids section because they had cute stuff. So we had to. Once we put tokens in the feed machine, these two were like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, and you need to feed us first. So these two definitely got fed first. And then I bonked the head of the person there so that I didn't, like, show them without them wanting to be. But there's a lot of them, and they all wanted food. This guy was giving me some funny looks, but totally worth feeding. They were so sweet, and, like, I was a little afraid they were gonna bite me because I was holding the food, but they were really gentle. Getting a little salty that I am not feeding him some more. And then a bumblebee on the flowers. Goat Simulator 3. I'll have to look into it. There were lots of plants. I really like the plants. And a lot of bumblebees. I really like bumblebees. They've got cute fuzzy butts. This is just more of the flowers because of bumblebees. And pretty flowers. And then bamboo. I liked the bamboo. It was cool. So I was like, oh, cool, bamboo. Let's go. And then we saw the stingrays. Just cute little guys. Over in here. A bumblebee farm? Wait. A bumblebee farm? I've heard of like a honeybee farm. But not a bumblebee farm. That's awesome. You own a small bamboo farm? Right? No, at a different aquarium entirely. I've gotten to gently pet them. They're so sweet. I like them. We also got to see some really cool stars in the touch tanks. I didn't want to mess with them too much because I felt a little bad. I did touch like a couple just for like a second, but they were super cool. These ones, you could see this one. It was lifting off the rock. I did not get the best pictures, but you could see its little suction cups. It's pretty awesome. Then there's Lee's, guys. It's like a honeybee farm, but instead of breeding honeybees, she breeds bumblebees. Awesome! Do bumblebees don't make honey, right? What do they do other than be cute little fuzzy butts? And then there's these little shrimp guys. They're very cute. Their little antenna and things are very long. I just liked seeing them. We got to see a lot more coral and a lot of fishies. Oh, they're just pollinators. That's what I kind of thought. And then sharks. A lot of fish and sharks. Eee! It's kind of... I love aquariums. I love seeing a variety of sea life like this, you know? There's the black-tipped shark coming back. Look at it! It's so cool! I wish that aquariums could be a lot bigger. Just so that the fish have more space. They all seemed pretty happy though, so I hope they are. Just a different kind of picture. I like the sky just being like, whee! These are some different sharks, and they just kind of vibed there. At the bottom, they didn't go up the entire time we watched, but it was okay. They're just really cute. Bumblebees do create honey, but they do not store it like honeybees. And they use the honey to feed the colony. Okay. Gotcha, that makes sense, yeah. So I think this one maybe was the giraffe shark, or... I don't remember what that one is called. Wasps. I hate wasps. Me too. Me too. Wasps make me nervous when they get in the house, which they tend to in the spring and summer, and don't like it. Just some more of the sea life. They're so cute though. Oh, these ones might have been... I don't remember which ones they are. But Kathmi is busy, so I can't ask her. They can go away for the rest of forever. What is the point of wasps? Like, what do they do other than be evil? Like, I really don't know, chat. I really don't know what wasps do other than be gross and hurt you. More sharky? They produce less honey and we only use them for the pollination because they're better pollinators than honeybees. That makes a lot of sense. There were so many different kinds of stars and anemones and stuff. Look at this. Look at this crazy star. This little sea star is not even little. It's massive. There's no point, really. They barely pollinate anything, right? Oh, yeah, look, clownfish. I wanted those. Wasps fill some silly evolutionary niche that makes them important. I see. And the tapirs. Yeah! Marlin found his son! We found Nemo! Pretty much wasps are useless bees. It does feel like that, right? So this is the tapirs. I thought they were much, much smaller. And then we see them and I'm like, what on earth? They're really huge! Why are they so huge? They're massive, chat. I just was so shocked. Alrighty, Eden, that's alright. Thank you so much for the lurk. I hope you're doing alright. This is a bird. I don't remember what kind of bird that is. You know what? Let me pull up their website again so I can tell you what the bird is. Wasps are so what is a full animal because they can control the bee population. It's common for a swarm of wasps to enter a beehive and destroy it if the hive is too big and struggle. Cringe. That's cringe. So this bird was in... Where is the bird? Where were you at? What part of this? Botanical gardens? No. The bird. Bird. Crowd control for bees. Why doesn't it say where the bird was? Outside the aquarium? Nope, that's the other part of it. It's not the puffin. They have 2 aquariums, so... I don't know, I'm not finding... what kind of bird this is, and that's annoying me. Well, fine. Their website's not super helpful. It was really, really hot. So it was just kind of like melting. And it would fan out its feathers. It was really cute. Just ready for bed. Gotcha. I did. I had a good vacation. Still pretty tired from walking and driving a metric booty ton, but that's okay. Oh, right! If wasps enter a healthy hive, the bees will protect the queen and swarm them, and like... They'll buzz the wings so much that it cooks the wasp because of it. Yeah. I've heard that before. But yeah, it's a very cute bird. A hooked bill something, I think. I don't know. And then we saw the tiger, but he was in the shade just sleeping. And he was really far away, so I did not get a good picture. But he did roll onto his back. And so we saw tiger tummy. If not friend, why friend shaped? Because I want to pet this tummy so much. Baby tummies. They will also do that to the queen if they want a new one. Oh. Mean. Yeah, so tiger. Right? He was just having a little nap. He's so cute. Tiger tummy. He was way far away. And this is a statue dedicated to, like, one of their old seals? That tells it more. I didn't take a picture of the plaque. Maybe I should have, but yep. And then they have a barn owl. Barn owls are pretty much native to the area, so I'm assuming that there's something happened with this one. So it needs to be protected and not just out in the wild. I'm not 100% sure. I didn't see anything that... Sorry. Sorry. A little sick, so my voice is wonky. I didn't see a story or anything on why they had this barn owl in their zoo instead of just letting it be a barn owl. But, I don't know. Connectimals. Yes, I played it a couple of times. Yeah. Sorry, I had to mute so I could cough. Hopefully better and clear my throat. We have a lot of barn owls where I live. I see them monthly. That's so cool! We have them, and I've heard them, but I haven't seen one like this. Ah. Yeah, I figured that it was either like orphaned or something and needed to be hand raised, and so it had to be in a zoo just for its protection, but I wanted to know exactly why because I'm nosy. When it's our predators to honeybees and kill the bees for the honey and broth, they will take bees for their honey and slowly draining the hive of its resources. Yeah, this is a barn owl. There he is. You could see him a bit better. He was just sleeping, obviously, because it's hot and daytime. Just night-night time. Yeah, I hope they did a good job. I hope so. And then we went over to the penguins. They were having a lot of fun. There's so many of them. There's a baby over here vibing. It's really hard to see, but they had like a hose spraying mist, and so the baby was enjoying the mist. These guys were going up and then down into the water. It was so cute. But I took a lot of penguin pictures. This is a terrible picture, but there's a baby here and a baby here too. Here. Silly penguins, right? Well, these are penguins from South America, so they're used to the warmth. This guy was swimming around on his side, like really, really fast, and then would switch to the other side and swim all the way back. And it was just really cute. He was just having such a good time showing off. I wish we could have, like, bought fish or something to throw at the penguins. That would have been so much fun. They're so cute. It's not the best picture. See? Oh, they're so cute. And then more stingrays. All right, you could pet them in the connectables game. Another really big sea star. Look at him. He's a massive guy. Just it's crazy how big they are. And I love jellyfish. They're so cool. So I did spend a fair bit of time just watching them and taking pictures. These ones are like the egg yolk jelly, or just an egg jelly, I think, because this looks like an egg yolk in the middle. They're so cute. I just love watching them move. Yeah, it is like an egg. And these ones were really pretty. Box jellyfish. I'm not sure. These ones were super cool. You see these ones? The colors here? These colors actually cycled through the jellyfish. They were so awesome. They were absolutely glowing. It is just the coolest thing. I did not upload the video. These are upside down jellyfish. I don't know why. I did not know that upside down ones exist. Now there is a better aquarium down at the down at the water in downtown Seattle, but we didn't go this time. The fried egg jellyfish. Yeah, they do look like a fried egg. These are moon jellies. I don't know why they kept them in this orb thingy, but the orb thingy also changed colors. A lot of little kids and other people were going around this, so I tried to just snap a couple of pictures and then watch from a distance so that I didn't catch anybody weird in my pictures and make anybody feel, awkward or anything. And then just some more massive sea star here. And a fishy. I like the plant life too, and some of the weird looking fish. They're just cute. They're weird, but cute. Ah, these guys. I don't remember what they were called, but look at those. They're so weird, but they're so cool. Like, I should have taken a picture of every sign that said a name so that I didn't. So that I didn't forget. My throat is stinky. What are these ones? Does it say on their website? Or is their website? No, their website is a fart. The website does not give me enough information on everything I can find. But these guys are really cool. Whatever they're called, I don't know though, so... There we go. Stonefish. I personally like the species of lionfish and stonefish. Ah! These were just a variety of... whatever these are called again. They're just pretty and fascinating. So I took pictures. By the time we had gotten to here, it was... my brain felt like it was melting, and I'm pretty sure I'd finished all of my water. It was 93 degrees, and I was just... I was having a hard time. The struggle was real. More pretty underwater stuff. And then we get... yeah, sea anemone, I think. Then we got to more touch tanks, which I just took a few pictures and looked. There was a lot of little kids, so I didn't want to touch and spend too long. Then they had this part where the tank kind of arched over you, so you could have the rays and other fish would swim over your head like this. So I did my best to take a picture while they did that, and I think I did okay. And then we got to see this guy. Very cute, very cute. Not super interested in taking pictures, the sea lions weren't, but there was two of them. There was a big guy and a little gal that they were having a good time. Then we saw puffins. Oh my gosh, these puffins were so cute. This one's a baby. You can see that it has whiter feet and the gray feathers, right? And then the grown-ups have the orange feet and are more black. These are tufted. Brain, can you please work? Tufted puffins! Tufted puffins! They're very, very cute. I took a lot more pictures than this, but I also just spent a lot of time watching them. There's some babies just being baby loaves, and they kept sticking out one of their legs because they weren't 100% sure how to loaf properly. And it was so precious that I was just fascinated watching them be really cute babies. And then we got to see the otters while they had feeding time, so they had crab legs and stuff in here. This guy is currently eating a piece of crab leg, and I was like, yeah, me too. I love crab legs too. These are, yeah, this is the only real good picture I got of the two otters, because before that they were really shy. This one's over here being fed, this one's over here being cute. I got a video for a second, but I didn't want to share it because it had a bunch of random people's voices in it. They are super adorable. Eh, you want inside? Alright, gotta let the kitty in. Hold on just a sec. There we go. So yeah, the otters were super cute. These are muskoxen. These are two little ones. I think one of them is an orphan or something, and the other one was born at the zoo. But they're learning to be friends before they get put back with the other one's parents. And now the kitty needs let out of the room. Yeah, the otters are super cute, but these are cute too. They're massive, but they're very cute. Apparently, their fur is one of the softest, if not the softest material in the world, and it sells for a lot of money, but they don't bother selling it because birds will just pick it up off the ground and use it for nesting material. But I thought they probably should at least pick up some of it and sell it to raise money for the zoo, but they didn't do that, so this was the red foxes? Red wolves. Yeah, so these are red wolves, and there's very few left of them in the United States. So there's about maybe not quite 200 in the wild, and like 270 at zoos. Trying to get them out of near extinction. So these are cute little guys. It was very hot for them. You could tell that they were not having a great time. He did go swimming at one point, which was really cool. Unfortunately, their water had a bit of algae in it, so I didn't get to take a really good picture because I thought it looked gross. So I just didn't bother taking a picture of the water. And that was it for what I took pictures of at the zoo because I got distracted. I didn't get a good picture of the polar bear, because it was kind of hiding. Yeah, he's not super big. Very coyote-sized. Almost looks coyote-ish too. It's interesting. They're not native to this area at all. They're more from the eastern part of the United States, and we're up in the Northwest, so it's interesting that they're at a zoo up here trying to keep them protected, and I know that they do release some into the wild slowly yet surely to try to boost the numbers, but I don't know. I hope that they're able to increase the population in the wild over time, you know? So after that, we looked around the zoo some more, but I forgot to take pictures because my phone was overheating, because again, it was like 93 degrees, and also my battery was like at 17%, so it was also hemorrhaging for life. And suffering, kind of burning a hole in my pocket. So after that, we went back to our hotel, finally got a decent meal, and then I crashed for a couple of hours. I was feeling sleepy, and the next thing I know, it's a couple hours later. So we wandered around a bit, and then we went back to the arcade. And we played some Sound Voltex, which is an interesting game. They had 3 of the machines, kind of like in a Triforce triangle shape, I guess. And in this one, you have to press these 6 buttons plus turn these knobs. It's not like the Beatmania one where you just have to go like, eh! Like you have to turn it in directions to like match the stuff going like wee 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 on the screen. So it was definitely interesting. There are so many random games. So I bonked this person's head using the thing. This is that guitar game. There's a screen here, and this character plays drums, and there's another one here, and I forgot what she does. Yeah. But we played that one, and then we played a lot more of the other games that I already showed. And then on Thursday, our very last day, after we packed up everything, I paid entirely too much in parking, and we went down to downtown Seattle. This is the view of the water from part of Pike's Place Market. And a starling. There's a starling over here. It made me miss Yaki so much. But it was good to see a starling because it made me feel kind of at home. And they have various pigs, statues, at Pike's Place. Yes, it was very, very clear and very, very hot the entire time. I had family members taking care of Yaki, thankfully, but I checked in multiple times a day because they had to take care of Yaki and the cats. And so I mentioned before that I was writing up a Google Doc, right? For the care of all the pets while I was gone. Chat after pictures and everything, the Google Doc was 22 pages long. Granted, that was mostly because the pictures needed to take up some space and I needed to clarify some things, but it was 22 pages. Oh my gosh, it was so much. But yeah, all of the information helped, and even then there was a couple of clarifying questions people had to ask, like, I don't see this anywhere, but what about this? And I'm like, oh, shoot, I did not plan for that potential. Yes, so this. Thankfully, we had a little Discord group chat for everyone, and so we could keep a good tab on things at the house and share pictures. Yaki was very happy to see me Friday morning because he was asleep by the time I got home late Thursday evening. Well, it was only like 9:30 or so, but I was pretty dead. I unfortunately had to come home and do some chores because people sometimes ate a little bit of food and then crashed super hard. But yeah, they have these piggy statues in Pike's Place. I only took a picture of that one because it was very, very insanely packed at Pike's Place, so did not stay long. We eventually gave up on Pike's Place and went down to the docks and took some pretty pictures of the Pacific Ocean area. And then we went to a plant store that I had to pay $8 to park at this plant store for the 20 minutes we were there. Because there was no on-the-street parking, so I had to use their parking spot in the back, which you had to pay for. But yeah, pitcher plants, it was so cool. They had a variety of carnivorous plants. And so I wanted to see pictures, right? Who's that Pokemon? These ones were just cute. They just had a lot of plants. It's Victorville. Cadmia was looking to add a plant to her collection, so we went to kind of the biggest plant store that she could find. And I just took pictures of stuff because I'm terrible with plants. Ah, and this shrimp was attacking the Space Needle. Before, he was actually on it, but of course when I pulled out my phone to take a picture, he decided, nope, I'm going away, but it was very cute. And then on our way back, we stopped at a rest stop, and this is what the vast majority of Central Washington looks like. Basically nothing. It is very, very dry. It's a very arid climate once you're out of the mountains. So, very dry, very full of nothing. There's some farmland in certain places, but this is what you see, a lot of it. And often, no water. And then a train. There was a train, so I had to take a picture because... train. I like trains! But yes, it was super hot. And we needed a break to stretch, though. Ah, and this is what I bought at the model shop we went to. So we went to 2 different model shops. One of them was really packed and didn't have a ton that I super loved that I didn't already have. They had a fair few Gundams, but I already have a lot. So I was like, I don't want to just go with Gundams. So we went back to the first shop and we got these. I got the Liber Priest because blue and this armor is awesome. And I got the Rosen Archer because I liked his headpiece the best. Cadmia got one too. Which one did they get? What did they say? We were talking about it the other day. Nope. Where is the chat conversation? Well, Cadmia got a very similar one. And I don't have a picture of it. I thought I did. But there's a different archer, and Cadmia got the other one. I'm not sure. No, these ones are difficult. They are 30-minute friends or 30-minute fantasy. So these ones are easy and should only take about 30 minutes, these 2. So they're super easy kits. They won't look that cool and weathered though, so I'm gonna have to do potentially... well, I've watched some Gundam shows back in the day, so I got various Gundam models that I'm gonna build on stream, and then this one I'm gonna build with Cadmia because she has the other one. I wanted both, but there was only one of each, so she bought one, I bought one, and then I got Vegeta. There was another one that came with a Vegeta where you built the little Saiyan travel pod capsule thing, but the Vegeta that came with it was just pre-shaped. Like, you didn't build the Vegeta too, and that was kind of a bummer. It was also more expensive. I totally would have spent the money, but I did not because this one let you build the Vegeta, so I don't know if this one's super hard in comparison to the 30-minute fantasy ones, but these 2 look so cool. I love this one. Eee! I'm excited to get to build those. And darn, that was the last of them. I think it's time for me to get some sleep. Thank you so much, Kawari. Yes, absolutely. Please take care of yourself and get some sleep. Where is... Hold on, let me go through all of these. I didn't show the puffin guy who was totally wanting to be friends. He was so cute and curious. And I forgot that it's at the very beginning and this doesn't loop, so... So see this little guy? This is one of those tufted puffins, and he just was so curious and so cute and so just like up and just in our business. And he kept giving me the looks that Yaki does, where he just stands there and like tilts his head and looks at me and looks at me. Like, look at how cute! Look at that face! Look at it! I don't know how long I spent there just squeeing over this absolute baby of a tufted puffin, but it was just too cute for words, chat. I could not resist. And he was just over here staring at us and being all cute. And Cadmia thought maybe it was just her necklace, but then he was all up staring at me too. And it was just so precious. I couldn't resist just staring there and just cooing over it. It was too much. It was too much. It was so nice, but it really did make me miss Yaki because I love when Yaki just stands on me and is super, super cute. He also will give me looks like this. So, I don't know, chat. Oh, thank you for using the emotes. It's so cool to see people using emotes that I made. Right? These little tufted puffins, they're really cute. They're just like absolute babies and so curious. I think them and the penguins were some of my favorite parts. Were just these cute, just so cute and so much fun to just hang around and just watch. I know, just like so photogenic and just so precious. Look at that guy. Look at that face. Look at the little tufts. Just very dramatic little eyebrows. Overall, just super, super cute. I know! Just staring you. Just staring like in your soul. Just the cutest little guy in existence. Right? It was so hard to just not... You are not allowed to pet them. Look at him! I wanted to pet him so bad. I ended up buying a plushie, a little tufted puffin plushie, because I fell in love with this little guy. I ended up spending so much money on plushies for everyone that was in the house, and I even bought Cadmia one too, just because it was like, yeah, whatever, let's just buy it. Don't even look at the price. It's girl math time. Who cares? Right, just the posing. It's so cute. I'll have to take a picture of the plushie that I got too. I don't think I took one of my plushie. Let's check my phone. No, I did not. Oh, my cute Baki. I did get cute pictures of Baki though, when I got home. My alarm is about to go off because it'll be granny medicine time in like 30 seconds. I did do Duolingo today. I'm awesome and at least somewhat on top of stuff. I am gonna go ahead because my alarm is about to drive us crazy My sister has a tufted puffin beanie baby from way back. His name is Puffer. That is so cute. Alright, so it's about to be kitty bedtime, which means I also need to get her some food. I'm gonna go ahead and nope, go to the kitty. There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and be right back. Then we can chit chat a bit. About whatever. So I will be right back. Hello, hello. I am back. Finally. Sorry that took me a bit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are all of you? I've been gone for a bit. Hi, Zephyr. Nice to see you. It's weird being gone for a week. I'm gonna go ahead and bonk the pictures. And I'm gonna come back over here and get a little closer. There. Aw, you missed me. Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. Intrusive thoughts, worried about otherwise, but yes, thank you. It is good to be back. I was very nervous about streaming again. That and this cold made me not feel up to it yesterday, but I'm glad I am here again. I did. I had a lot of fun, but I walked a lot, and it was pretty tiring. Yeah, so Seattle is a fun place to visit, but driving there a lot and walking around a lot, it's like there's just too many really steep hills, and it is not a place I want to live in. Honestly, the public transportation around Seattle is pretty darn good, and if I did have to live over there, I'd probably just take the bus or the light rail system as much as possible, even if it would make things take longer. At least in certain areas. Driving through downtown is an absolute nightmare if you don't want to go on the freeway, and even then, sometimes on the freeway is a bit of a disaster and really, really slow. Still worth it, still fun, great place to visit. But honestly, I think of all the places that I vacationed in so far, which isn't a lot of them, I must say. Driving wise, I would prefer to drive in LA than I would in Seattle or Colorado ever again. Colorado is like bottom of the list for places I want to drive in. It was horrible over around Denver and Aurora. Not again. Stress of other drivers of the road at all. Yeah, more or less. I went to Superman on Friday and I'm going again tomorrow with my dad. I really enjoyed it. Going to VIP theater tomorrow. Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Is that the Superman movie that some people are whining at that it's too quote-unquote woke, as if these people have probably not paid attention to Superman their entire lives, because if Superman has not been woke this entire time, I'm watching an entirely different Superman than everyone else has been watching, because, I don't know, man. I don't know. Superman's kind of been the defender of everyone the entire time. Syndicate fans are saying that it's not Superman. I haven't seen it yet, but I should, because I really like Superman. I even watched the really, really old Superman movies. For the longest time, Superman was my favorite superhero. You saw the new movie and it's pretty good? However, Cinder Superman is also not Superman and kills like 1 billion people in a few seconds, in a few things. Whoa. Oof. Well, I don't know. I can't really judge it without seeing it. I just know that people are whining about it online, and I've only read a little bit of it because it's like, yeah, what else is new? It's like there's a lot of drama lately with everything that comes out. The Barbie movie caused drama, The Little Mermaid caused drama, Superman caused drama, Lilo and Stitch was awful and caused drama. I just don't have the energy to deal with it, you know? Should be noted that James Gunn and Zack Snyder are friends on a professional level, and I can believe a few scenes were given some input by Snyder. Why am I reading it as Cinder? Is it Snyder? Cinder? I don't know. Luther is a B-word. I mean, he's evil, so it kind of makes sense that he would be, right? Like, yeah, I haven't seen it. So I was just mad that the real man, Superman, and DCEU got the boot. I'm gonna have to see it so that I can actually form some measure of opinion. I will say, I'm a little bothered that Disney keeps making live-action versions, or quote-unquote live-action 3D versions of older movies. Like, just make some traditional 2D movies, please. Just go back to actually animating the old way, the hand-drawn way. I want movies that are not just computer animated stuff, you know, or live people acting out things. I don't know. I like cartoons. I want my cartoons again. You played more Dead by Daylight. That's good. I haven't played a game since last stream, other than this one I'm playing on my phone to try to earn money through one of those, like, download this app, play these other apps to earn money. So I'm trying one of those, but I'm getting really annoyed with the game I picked, so I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it very long term. Right? You're right, the live action ones. There's a lot of CGI, and it's just like, yeah, CGI movie, we get it, it's fine. It's cool how quote unquote realistic you can do it, it's fine. But like, I want traditional animation, traditional hand-drawn 2D animation. It doesn't need these computerized bells and whistles to... I don't know. A lot of the times it just doesn't have the same soul and energy that the hand-drawn ones did back in the day, you know? Yeah, we need to plan the DVD collab with Crimson. You can't do it this week, but you can do after that. Yeah, well, we can definitely plan that. I need to plan the collab with Focal and talking about games, and the DVD collab with you and Crimson. Yeah, it's fine. We definitely need to collab because I want to play some Dead by Daylight again too. Mamoru Hosoda, it has a movie coming out this December. I can't wait to see it. I will have to look into that too. Bring back Mulan. The original Mulan, not the live action disaster where they took away Mushu and took out the music. Like, I want Disney animated classic movie with good music, and I don't know. That's one thing that sort of bothers me in some anime too, is they'll draw a lot of it 2D, right? And by hand and everything else, and then they'll throw in this weird 3D stuff to it that just kind of doesn't vibe. Nope, and people are saying it. A lot of critics are coming about the new CG animation style and said it looked bad in Elo and the more recent movies. Yeah, I just want the nostalgia. I want... And see, part of the problem when I was going to college, because I was originally going to go to college to do animation, right? I wanted to do character design, and specifically, I wanted to do 2D animation. I wanted to use that traditional hand-drawn, not overly computer-assisted, computer-generated, computer-like modeled stuff. I just... can't wait. Yes, it will be so fun. Yes, we have to get Crimson because she's so good and she can run the heck out of them and make them all salty and chat, and then we can all laugh at them. Because it's just a game and it's really not that serious. You forgot about the live action. I did not watch the live action. I did watch some YouTubers respond to the live action. Yes, hand-drawn art. I still think I'm better at my hand-drawn art than I am at the stuff I try to do digitally. Even when I draw it hand-drawn and then scan it into my computer and do it digitally from there. I like drawing on paper a lot. My original drawing for Kiyomi is on paper. And then I scanned it into the computer and gave it a rough kind of color guide, and we edited it from there. The Lilo and Stitch remake was trash, but it made $1 billion and they're making a second. Oh no. Demon Slayer also comes out in September in North America. Ah. Nice. I haven't watched any Demon Slayer. I should. Eventually. I need to get to so many things, but it just doesn't feel like I have the time. And I know I do. I just need to force myself to dedicate time to things. A live action ML. No. No. Live action ML. Is it gonna be like that quote unquote live action Lion King where it was all CGI and just... Didn't that one flop? Like, it was horrible, right? It was horrible. I think. Look, the most I know about the quote-unquote live-action CGI Lion King was that I worked at McDonald's and I got like a commemorative pin that they gave employees when it came out. The Lion King remake made $1 billion? Ah, but I heard it was weird. I thought it didn't look good. I don't know. I thought I heard something bad about it. Over $1 billion? No way. What? You're scared for it? A live action... Alright, let's look this up. Live action MLP. Ew, no. What? Okay. Is there any screenshots or anything? No. From Amazon, MGM, and Hasbro. A new generation in 2021. So they're gonna do a live action. Why? Why? What are you gonna do? I need to see a look. I need to see a look at this. It's based off of Friendship is Magic, which is actually a really good iteration of MLP. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I loved Friendship is Magic. Then they made Mufasa and it was a flop. 1.657 billion. What? That's crazy! What even? That's mind-blowing, chat. That's absolutely mind-blowing. Wow. I can't find anything that shows any kind of like art or anything from the live action MLP, but I think it's just because they just now announced it, so there's probably no assets or anything findable, but I want to know. I want to know how this is gonna look because it sounds horrible. The very idea is absolutely just bizarre. Mufasa actually in the end did not flop. They thought it would in the beginning, but in the end it did well and actually outgrows Sonic 3. That's sad. I like the Sonic movies. I enjoy theater acting, plays. I'll be honest, for the most part, when a movie comes out, unless I'm super hyped for it, I'm waiting till it comes out on DVD or a streaming service to watch it. If I'm super excited, I will go see it in the theater. So I did go see Detective Pikachu in the theaters. I've seen all of the Deadpool movies in the theaters, and I've seen all of the Sonic movies in theaters because I was excited for those. I'm really disappointed they haven't come out with another Pokemon, because I honestly quite enjoyed Detective Pikachu. I was hoping they'd come out with something else. They did a really good job there, and after the backlash with the Sonic design, I think they really turned that one around too. Hello, Izzy. Oh, okay, you're over here because you're on your PC. Gotcha. Well, glad to see you over on Twitch as well. Theater, that's true live action. This is true. I haven't seen a lot in a theater. We're not a super big town, so there's not a ton. I mean, there might be more than I think there is, but also people. So that could be a thing. Oh, right, you did. You went to Beetlejuice the musical and it was super fun. My parents went to Lion King on stage last week. I saw it in the spring. I loved it. I missed out on seeing the Sailor Moon live musical back around my birthday, and I'm still pretty bummed that I did not get tickets in time. Yeah, I'm curious. Either it's gonna be like Sonic and have the same animation style in a realistic world, or they will have realistic horses, which would be creepy. That's what I'm worried about, is they're gonna like color realistic horses and add stuff to them, and it's gonna look bad. Because I just don't know how they're gonna make it look good, right? You saw the Lion King musical years ago and it was very good. I have not seen the Lion King musical. I should sometime. Oh, you saw the Lion King twice. Once with the original Toronto cast in the early 2000s, and now the second Toronto cast. Very cool. I would like to see a live showing of Les Miserables. That is one of my favorite musicals. I've mostly just seen recorded versions of it, but I'd love to see it live. I think that would be awesome. If you could see Lion King on stage, 1000% go do. It's amazing. Yep, I'll have to do that then. Toronto has a really big theater scene, so you get a lot of shows. Yeah, I mean, Toronto's a pretty huge place, right? I'm not in a really huge town. I'm sure the nearby biggest city does. I'm near a super big city in this part of Washington. Seeing Hugh Jackman would be awesome. True. bigger population than Chicago. So yeah, Toronto's huge. Yeah, after spending time in Seattle, which is massive and severely overpopulated, I'm like, you know, a little city's not too bad. Oh, second largest theater scene in North America. Wow. Yep, so huge. Very huge, very huge. But yeah, I think living in a small city is fine, as long as I can get things I want. It would be nicer to have easier access to my favorite, like, Asian foods. Especially my favorite Japanese foods and things, but, you know. Oh, hi Ninja, nice to see you, and thank you. I appreciate the welcome. Everybody's been so nice and welcoming. It's good to be back, guys. After NYC Broadway, well, NYC Broadway's huge, so wow, the fact that it's second to that is amazing. I've heard live recordings of Les Mis and saw the movie. I did not see the movie. I've just seen recordings of certain live ones. And there's just one that I watched a lot because I really love singing certain Les Mis songs. Back when I was in choir, I was really big into singing songs from it because it was my favorite musical. Thank you so much for the like on TikTok. Thank you, and welcome on in. I'm seeing MJ the musical in September, which I'm super hyped for, and Juliet, and Juliet in January. I've never heard of And Juliet, but MJ, is there a Michael Jackson musical? I could have seen the pre-Broadway for And Juliet, but was not 100% sure if I wanted to go or not. But then I heard it was really good, and by the time I wanted tickets, everyone else did, and it was sold out. Yep, Michael Jackson musical. It's in NYC and on tour. Ah. I did not know that they were doing a Michael Jackson musical, but I'm not huge into the musical scene. Like, I go outside and touch grass, but it's mainly to go to work and do appointments and the occasional walk. But yeah, I've heard about a Michael Jackson musical, but it's only allowed to be viewed by smooth criminals. Otherwise, you gotta beat it, unless your name is Billie Jean. Yeah, but Billie Jean was not his lover, man. You couldn't go see it even if you were Billie Jean, because man, he should have had a restraining order on that girl. He might have actually ended up with one. I don't know. I've heard it's fantastic. I'll have to check into it. Maybe I can find a recording or something. I'm a bit of a homebody when I have a chance. I'm interested in seeing maybe Happy Ending, the first Korean Broadway show to win Best Musical. Ooh, I think I'd watch that one. I'm really big into watching K-dramas, so I would totally be interested. I don't know very much Korean. I know some. Korean pronunciation is a lot harder for me than Japanese pronunciation, so once I feel like I'm mastered enough in Japanese, I will work on Korean. Someday. There's like 1 or 2 K-pop songs I'm somewhat confident that I can pronounce. Fish! Not the ones that are done in English, but yeah, that's just barely. Well, chat, my goodness. It was really fun to get to show pictures, and I'm glad that people actually wanted to see them, because I would have taken more, but part of me was very not sure. I should put Korean in quotation because the show started in Korea, but the show in NYC is not in Korean. Like, if you were to see it in Korea, but all the actors, from what I know, are Korean. That's okay. I'd still watch it. I mean, I'd probably want to watch both versions, just because I think it would be great. Just like I'm pretty sure the Japanese, like the Sailor Moon musical that was on tour was in Japanese. The show is in English in NYC, but the same director did the Broadway version. Very cool. I'm glad that it's both. That's honestly pretty awesome. You know, I don't think I've seen, like, any movies that are coming out that I'm interested in wanting to go see. Are they gonna make a Deadpool 4? Do my eyes glow? No, my eyes don't glow, but if I put out my staff, it will glow. Where is my staff? My staff glows. Glowing off. Staff away. And then, hello? Staff come back. There, my staff glows, but not my eyes. That's okay, Plague Bunny. Oh my goodness, it's 2 a.m. for you. Yes, absolutely. Please go get some rest. No, thank you so much for hanging out with us for so long. Well, Yasumi, I hope you get some good sleep and, hopefully get at least some rest. I know it's pretty late. Yeah, I love my staff. It's very nice. I should have it show first without glowing. I'm gonna have to fix the toggle for that on my stream deck. Yeah, I need to get a possessed mode for my model. If I ever take off my glove, and then my eyes will glow, like in that one picture I did for myself. Maybe someday. I'm trying to work on figuring out a second outfit eventually. Figuring out what kind of art I want for merch, because I honestly don't know what to do for merch. Just very lost in that whole process. Like, there's a lot of options when figuring out what kind of merch to do, and it's very hard to decide what would be best and what art direction to go with. And do I like seagulls? Yeah, I do. They're very cute. You could do enamel pins with the emotes. Aw, that'd be kind of cute. Yeah, someday. I'd love to do a shirt, but I wouldn't know what to do on a shirt. I am not much of a wearing character design shirts type of person. Even of like Vegeta and stuff, I will very rarely wear shirts with characters on them. I'm very don't look at me with my clothing, and I feel like wearing character stuff can invite a lot of attention, and that is rough. But I'd love to have a shirt. I think if I made a shirt for myself, I'd wear it for the heck of it. I just wouldn't know what to do. I want something cool, you know? Yeah, Max, I had a picture of the seagull that I fed fry bits to in Seattle because he was cute and outside the burger place I went to. Uh-oh. If it's gonna rain, I should close the windows on my car because I think I left them open. Well, chat, let's see. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, chat. I think it's starting to get... I also watch a lot of anime. Summer season started and a lot of good ones in this summer. Oh, really? Yeah. I should look into some anime to watch too. Alrighty, chat. I think it... Panning and Stocking, yeah, you did tell me that it got a season 2. That is so exciting. Alright, so let's move, you guys. We're gonna go ahead and send YouTube off on a raid when we finish up here. It's really funny and you're loving it. That's good. I'm glad that it's funny. Alright, chat. I know that Zatsus are kind of short because it's only been a couple hours, but I'm still recovering from the cold I caught, and I do need to have energy for tomorrow's Shashingo. Aw, it's okay. Aw. Aw, thank you so much, Ninja. Yeah, I had a lot of pictures from my vacation, so there were cute pictures of, especially the zoo and a lot of the fun games. We played at the arcade. We went to the arcade 3 nights in a row to play rhythm games. It was nice that the arcade was open till 2 a.m. We didn't stay that late, but we spent a lot of time in the evening at the arcade just so that we weren't just in the hotel room doing whatever on devices. But for now, I'm gonna move you guys on over this way. Thank you guys all so much for joining me tonight for my my return, Zatsu. The break was nice, the vacation was nice. It's kind of weird to get back into the swing of things, but it has been really good to see all of you, and you guys, you all being here made me feel so much better. I really appreciate it. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much to my chatters. Thank you so much, lurkers. And of course, thank you to the VOD gang. Please be sure to take care of yourself. Drink plenty of liquids, have yummy food, and get some rest. Oyasumi. And until next time, stay sparkling. Oyasumi. Jane. On YouTube, we're gonna go ahead and raid over into Mr. Bushido. He is playing some Paper Mario on the N64, or the N64 version. So we're gonna raid over there. So we will be right over there. So thank you once again. Oyasumi. Bye-bye. Oh, let's go ahead and put a hashtag in there. Hi Mr. Bushido. Can you type the right thing, phone? Alrighty. So, we're gonna go off into a raid. Bye bye, everyone. Ayasumi, once again. Bye bye.